Hiya. Hi. Oh, this is going to be ages. So, question to you all. How comes when I do a Geekgear unboxing it gets maybe 20, 30 views? And then I do a Threads farm, which is 2 items, and it gets over 100. I mean, thank you if you're one of those 100 and something that watched it. But yeah. Also, I forgot to look this up. I have a couple of new members, new subscribers. So thank you. I have forgot your names. And I feel bad about that because I normally try and make a point of saying thank you in person. But it is Geekgear, which means there'll be another box soon. So I will make a point to look up your names and give you a proper shout out in the next video. But thank you. Anyway, you know who you are. Anyway, so yes, we have Geekgear Wizardry for July. Sorry if I sound a bit blare. It's mostly because I am. I've had a cough most of the week. I had a sore throat that developed into a cough that kind of evolved. And I don't know if the two things are separate or just coincidental, but I also have been quite fevery because we've had a heat wave. And so I was like, well, I'm hot and sticky and horrible, but you know, we've got a heat wave. Everyone's hot and sticky and horrible. And I was like, am I hot and uncomfortable because I'm hot and uncomfortable, or am I coming down with something? Turns out I was coming down with something. So that was fun. So yeah, I've still got the remnants of that going on. So that's why I sound like extra croaky. That's why I sound like extra croaky. So yeah, Geekgear starts from £25 for new members, depending on if the length of subscription you go for. Usually a t-shirt, usually some kind of art print. The thing they've got going on each month is a type of tea. Beyond that, I don't know. I can't even remember what the keyword is. No, I actually can't. I was going to say potions, but I'm pretty sure that was last month. So, yeah. The quickest way to find out what's in here is to open it up and see. Oh, so how are you all anyway? You well? Ooh! It looks like they've started putting the t-shirt into a separate baggie, which I'm cool with. And look at that design. Oh, we haven't even opened it up fully yet. So, apologies to headphone users. It seems to be sealed all around, so let me try and do this as quick as possible. Sorry if things keep flying out of my mouth. I've just had a chocolate bar with some nuts in it. But yeah, so we have... so we've got owls and things flying around here. And we've got the antlers that are going into trees. We've got some more deer in it. And then more deer inside. This is a beautiful design. I mean, yes, it is, you know, it's a Wizarding World design. But you could just have that as a design of nature. I mean, you could tell people it's like a stylized, you know, Zelda t-shirt. You know, they've got stags in the Breath of the Wild. Sorry, I'm playing Breath of the Wild at the moment. I finished my Twilight Princess game, and now I'm going back to Breath of the Wild. I like this. This is really pretty. I mean, yes, it's, as I was saying, it's wizardry, but you could just get away with wearing this as an artistic animal nature t-shirt. It's quite thick. I think they changed the material. So it's quite, no, it's still Gildan. It feels softer. Maybe it's because they kept it in a separate baggie. But I don't know. There you go. So that's the t-shirt. We have, as always, our worm dudes. I'll try and sort some of the worm dudes out. Whilst I'm trying to sort that out, let's just do this out of the way. So we've been having lots of sweet treats recently from Magical Treats. This is not something I will see me eating in a couple of minutes. This is something that will take me a little while, if not longer, depending on when I decide to open it. But we have a giant sucker! And there's no way else to put it. It is a giant lollipop. It's a big sucker. Magical Treats lolly, sugar, glucose syrup. Yep, there we go. Water, acid, flavouring, candy floss, and colours. E102, E122, E129, E133, E142, and E171. It may have an adverse effect on activity and attention of children. So this is not only a giant lollipop, it's an ADHD lollipop. But it's kind of cool. You got the swirlies. I haven't had one of these swirly lollies like for a while, so There you go. Big sucker. That's the thing I've got. Try and clear the rest of these worm dudes out of the way. There we go. Let's move them out. Let's go for this one next. Because we got, this is quite a pretty box. I don't like it when they give us pretty boxes. It has, I was going to say the unicorn, but they're just like regular horses. We've got horses, we've got balloons, we've got some kind of birds. So, clearly this is the My Little Pony box. There. And let's see what's actually in here. Ooh, oh, some kind of necklace? Or something? Cork? Oh! Oh! Okay, yes, no, this is a necklace. I'm pretty sure this is what Luna wears. And in fact, I think Legend has it that, the actress whose name I always forget, but she made some of her jewellery herself. So we've got like a, on the bottom there, is some kind of flower. Yeah, it's like a flower. And it's just neat. And it is a funky cork necklace. I like that. I really like that. I think that's cute. We have, let's just whip through these today. We have our tea today. We have wolfsbane. Ingredients, green tea and, oh, I like a peppermint tea. Okay, it's just a basic peppermint tea. I'm not going to open this one because normally I open it and show you it. But it is literally ingredients, green tea and peppermint, so it's just going to be leafy tea and the mint. And I'm going to, with mint, I want to keep it as nice as sealed up as possible. But yeah, here you go. It's a nice peppermint tea. We have, it looks like we have another decree. So might be having a whole collection of these, which will be interesting. Interesting thing. Other people who collect these, do you keep the fancier looking boxes, like not the plain ones? Like, okay, so this one is quite a plain box. I'm not talking about keeping that necessarily, but the prettier boxes like this, do you keep them, or is that just me? Let's see what this decree is though. Bloody blah, blah. Okay, Proclamation Education Decree number 98. Those wishing to join the Inquisitorial Squad for extra credit may sign up at the High Inquisitor's Office, as referred to in Decree number 157 of 1924, formerly known as to be the Ministerial Management of Magical Mayhem Act number 792B, and subject to approval by the very important members of Section MIT RX. We have another declaration, basically. Sorry I wasn't showing it to you as I was reading it, but I can't read it backwards. So yeah, we have another magical decree. Which is an interesting one, because I like the ones that are more artistic, and these ones aren't. This is the sort of thing that if they're going to keep this collection, and I'm not saying that it's not a bad collection to sort of have, this is sort of thing where you want a nice hallway, like a long hallway. Preferably, I'm not saying necessarily wood, you know, sort of with the bricks showing, but God, this is going to show my grandparents had wallpaper that looked like brick, and I don't know if you can still get it. But that kind of thing, where it looks more rustic, less polished, you know, like the castle walls. So there we go, we have our decree. We have the game card. We'll look at that in a minute. We have our cheat sheet, which I'll also look at in a minute. I'm going to leave this for a second and go to the art print. And sorry if I seem a bit rushy. It's just I'm aware of how long these things normally take, and I'm trying to just sort of, you know, not waffle on forever. We have a nice art print until the very end, and that is Ron, Hermione and Harry's wands all joined together, and yeah, no, it's really cool. So you got the heart, got lightning, got the Deathly Hallows kind of alluded to in the middle there. So no, that's cool. I like that. That's obviously Hermione's. I think Hermione's in the middle with the flowers and everything. Obviously Harry's got the slightly more rustic one, and then Ron, when he finally gets a nice new wand, it's kind of simple elegance. So yeah, the golden trio all joined up together. and a nice symbolic gesture. Alright, Ian. Let's see what's in the white box. And how do we get into the white box? Ah, here we go. Yes! No! I think that was the clue. The clue was... I think this was the clue. Happy birthday, Harry. Because obviously it's July. It is Harry's birthday. This is amazing. This is just like a little wooden model. But that is so cute. That is so cute. Pink all around, obviously. It does look like someone sat on it at some point, but I'm sure it'll taste... Nah, doesn't taste very delicious. No, that's cute. Oh! Okay. So that explains why you've got a simple white box, because baked goods come in simple boxes like this. So that's quite clever. I don't know, I might actually... there's no room in the thingy to display it in the box. I'll have to decide what I'm doing with that, because this is... my display cabinet is getting quite full, and this is kind of one of the larger items. So I'm really going to have to think on about how I'm going to display that one. But let's have a quick look-see at the cheat sheet, make sure nothing's been forgotten. And get the clue for next month. Okay. Massive thank you, blah blah blah. Exclusive stag t-shirt. License exclusive until the very end, A4 print. License exclusive proclamation poster. That's not easy to say. Proclamation poster. Exclusive birthday cake ornament. Exclusive witch's cork necklace, which I think is adorable. Yep, the lollipop and the tea. And the next month's item is house related, so that's fun. Always like house art. And the person of the month has a name that I'm not going to try and pronounce, but she looks very pretty. Very shiny hair. I like that. And that's her name here. What I will do again, because I also get the classic box, they stick with the traditional blue, and it's a little bit easier to read because it's less, the font's more straightforward. So I will make an attempt to read that lady's name out tomorrow, or when I get my next box. So that's that, because we do like to respect the people who are lucky enough to become people of the month. Still waiting for my turn. And I still don't know how they decide who is and isn't. And again, if you are someone who watches me and you are a person of the month, or have been a person of the month, then let me know how that came about. Did they contact you first, or did you just open up the card like, oh look, it's me? Because that's the thing. If I do ever become person of the month, I'm not sure which way I'd prefer it. I don't know if I want to be contacted first, or just open up the card like, oh, I know that person. So again, thoughts. And did I win anything? Hey! 10% off my next renewal. Awesome. I've got a whole bunch of these now. I'm going to have to see about cashing them in. So what we got? We got the necklace, which I do think is really cute. It's not actually heavy. Obviously I've been wearing it since I found it. It doesn't have much weight to it, which is nice. Especially with something a little more chunky. We have the adorable birthday cake in an actual cake box, which is a lot of fun. I'd say the weaker items today, this month. This is nice, but it is just quite simply stylized. I like my pictures to be a little more. It's not terrible. This is a good picture. I'd say this is probably the weaker one, just because it isn't a graphic. It is just, a proclamation. And like, of the two, you're more likely to hang that one up for a start. So interesting. And like I said, if they decide to do an entire collection, obviously I'll keep collecting them, and that'll be an interesting thing to have. I've got nowhere to hang them in this place, but maybe when I get my money up and I'll get my mansion in the country, then I can have them all along the walls and have an aesthetic going. So that's cool. Tea's the tea. It's peppermint tea. I like a peppermint tea. Can't fault that. Love the lolly. Like I said, I don't know if I'll eat it or keep it somewhere, or if I eat it, like it'll take me a while to get through it. But we got a cool lolly. I said, even the box I find quite pretty, so I like that. And of course, the t-shirt. Honestly, I think in terms of items, we were kind of like between this t-shirt, which is really cool, and this necklace, which I really enjoy. The cake's adorable too, but I'm kind of digging this necklace more. I mean, I will probably wear this, you know. And like I said, Luna's my hero, so. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I have to say about that this month. Thank you if you have been for watching. You're awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. I am now going to finish this video and carry on playing my game some more, and maybe get more rest because I'm running out of breath already. Alright then, if you have been, thanks for watching. You're awesome, I appreciate you. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you next time. Bye!